one of the guarantees I feel is the Bills.
Mm,
Let's talk Saturday. So the Bills are playing first against the Colts. I really feel bad for Indianapolis. What, they went 11-5 and they're gonna be wiped away by the people in Buffalo.
yeah, I'm with you on that one. Josh Allen's been playing like real well. I mean, they blew out Miami in a must-win game for Miami. Like blew them out like rudely. Like they 50'd them. That they put 50
Well,
on
it's because
them.
Tua. Yo, I don't know what's wrong with the Dolphins, but they're kind of iffy now, and they're kind of making me hesitant on Tua. But it's like I'm surprised there wasn't as much of an urgency on their team to try
Yeah.
to get into the playoffs, right?
Hmm.
And obviously Fitzmagic wasn't there to save them, even though he's not getting you back from like 50 points. But
Yeah. Unfortunate there, but I think Buffalo still takes the cake over there on against the Colts. Next, divisional foes, the Rams and the Seahawks.
I like the Seahawks. Regardless of the stats that Russell Wilson has been putting up recently, that Russ cooks, okay?
Hmm.
And in the playoff time, it doesn't matter like what you came in with. It just matters that you get the job done. And that Russ is a dependable guy in the playoffs, and their running game is really good. DK Metcalf, obviously, he's going to be stuck against Jalen Ramsey, but I
Hmm.
still think they get it done, especially
Oh,
because Jared Goff might not be
yeah,
able to play.
man, how unfortunate is that? But yeah, I'm with you there. Without Goff, especially, I think Seahawks has a really big advantage there. But the Rams defense can hold it down. They can make some big plays, and that's gonna be a problem because Russ won't be like he's used to it by now with how many games they play in a year. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Seahawks. Oh, Tampa Bay and the Washington team. I did it.
Washington.
The
All right.
Washington
So
football team.
I feel like we should, even if Chase Young is spouting out, I want Brady, I don't think it's going to be good. Alex Smith, he's hurt and he's the comeback player of the year, but I just think that offense that Tom is playing with, even if they're playing in a prime time slot, which Brady has struggled with, I think they still get it done.
Are
Go
you making
Bucks.
a bedtime joke?
Oh man, if I had a better bat or if I had a better bedtime, I'd be Batman.
I
But
was talking about Tom Brady. Maybe he'd be Batman, but yeah, I don't know if that's the way Chase Young wants to go about this game. Like
yeah,
I'm sure he's fired up, first playoffs or whatever. But that gives like I swear it's like watching that Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. Every time you're like, I take personally, and
yeah,
Tom
I like
Brady
it.
is
I like
definitely
that.
one of those guys. Like
Yeah.
to be a winner like that, you gotta be psychotic. So I think he's on that list now. He's
He's
gonna
already a
look at it.
captain, and
He's
like,
no, I'm talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady's he's
oh,
gonna look
okay.
at him one time and give him a look at. I can see him be fired up again. New playoffs, new environment. Yeah, I'd give it to TV 12.
TB12. He's the goat, right? Oh.
Uh,
Kidding.
I mean,
Actually, maybe
it's
he is.
crazy. He had 40 touchdowns. It's crazy.
43 at 43, baby.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, this is a juicy one. Baltimore Titans is there's some bad blood between these two teams.
It's an ugly matchup. It's like, why would I watch this after watching last year and the flop by Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens? But I don't
But
know, man. Like Derrick Henry's an animal. King Henry
Derrick
is.
Henry's an animal, but Baltimore had like their last game that they played was the most rushing yards they ever had in a game. So they're peaking at the right time. Lamar, iffy at the beginning, he's gotten
He's gonna
better
go.
as the season gone along, and that's always good for a football team. And Titans, Derrick Henry came off another huge game, but with a loss to the Packers couple weeks
Who do
ago,
you take? Who's your man?
I think Lamar. I want to see Lamar succeed here. I'm gonna give it
Yeah.
to Lamar. I want to see him go deep. I'm gonna give it to Lamar.
Okay. And Hollywood Brown, I guess. Just see if he could do anything, or he'll be the next AB. Okay.
Jeez,
All right. Let's take it to
Chicago,
Chicago.
the Saints.
Oh, that's gonna be easy. I.
Yeah,
It's so easy. It's breezy.
yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know. I feel it's a miracle that the Bears have gone this far. Props to them, honestly. Props to them.
They're yeah they're had a tumultuous season if I've ever seen it, and yeah, I mean, Mitch Trubisky has been playing well. David Montgomery, he's pretty hot, but that team, like, I don't know. I like Khalil Mack and I want to see him succeed, but it's not
Against
the
Drew Brees in his last year? Is this Drew Brees' last game, Allen?
No, I know. I mean, like, I like to see Khalil Mack succeed, but obviously not now. So and maybe with another team because
Okay.
he's pretty.
Oh, and then for the last one, you know what? For the Steelers versus the Browns, I'm saying this.
Let's see.
I want to see Juju Smith
Corvette
touchdown, run down to the logo, and start
and just Corvette.
corvetting
Yo, we
at
gotta
the
learn
end of the
that
game
dance.
or something. Oh man, He's-
Yeah,
Juju kills me. I can't
we gotta
believe
learn.
he did that last week after that touchdown in the fourth quarter when
No way.
they're and like they still need the 2 point conversion, but he starts corvetting and they didn't get the conversion, so they lost. But yeah, he's still doing it. Like give him props to that.
Man, he's playing with fire, especially with how the season has gone recently for that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, the Browns have it tough without their head coach and a couple other coaching staff guys gone, but um, hey, the Browns will be the Browns, and if they make it through, good for them. But
Honestly, the last game was pretty miraculous. I feel like that was winning like the Super Bowl for them just to get into the playoffs. Like as an organization and the fans, like after Baker Mayfield got that first down to seal the game, that was like a heartfelt. That was like LeBron winning the chip for them. That was
yeah,
heartfelt.
I don't know, man. Like for some reason, I don't like Ohio sports just because
So you don't like Cleveland, you don't like Cincinnati,
I think LeBron
uh,
did something.
you don't
LeBron
like
did
the
something.
Cavs, you don't like the Indians. You don't like the Indians.
Hey,
What's
they're
your
changing their name. Hey, hey.
Are they changing? Are they like the Cleveland baseball team?
Maybe they're changing their name though, so it'll be interesting what they'll be called. But yeah, I don't think they're the quote unquote Indians anymore. But yeah,
Whoa, Alan, did you hear that?
what was that? No,
I think it's time for the overtime period where you hashtag speak your mind, which is sponsored by absolutely nobody.
yet.
And for today, I have a question for you. But first, there's a preliminary one. So,
Oh,
it's a big movie out right now, by Disney, Soul.
oh, okay. You watched
Uh,
it?
oh yeah, you told me to watch it
Bro,
too.
I told
Yeah.
you to watch that. You know, like I've been telling everyone to. Like it's deep, but
It's a good one, and it just like put me in a mindset because like it Disney portrayed life in a different way in that
what's
movie.
soul? Gotta have
So
soul.
I wanna ask you like about Pixar movies. Is there like a Pixar movie to you that sticks out in particular that you're like, yo, that movie was hype?
Oh, dude, this is gonna be the greatest soundbite, and everyone who sees this will understand. Um, there is a good Pixar movie, and I'm sure everyone can relate to it. We're going with Wally.
Wally, are you serious?
Wally's good, man. Like it
I
shows you
hate
like
Wally.
you hated
I never
why
watched it. I
why
actually didn't watch it though. I
what's wrong
just
with you? Why didn't you watch it? Then go watch that next.
I'll try.
It's deep, yo. Like there's a bit of an understanding of like how like civilization got to the dark place where it was, where all the people started off like how the earth got like destroyed, and there's just a little robot that's looking for like he found like friendship and like the other robot or something. I don't remember what the robot's name was, but it was a good movie. It was pretty lighthearted, and I've been recommending it to people or asking if they watched it, and it's good. But like, I would not say it's my favorite movie, but it's a good one. It hits you right in the sweet spot, maybe. But Soul's good. I like that one too.
So it was good. All right, you want to know mine?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna go with Up.
Hmm. Okay.
Up. I neglected for a long time. I remember. I know one of our friends, David. He always liked that movie, and I watched it this summer, and I was like early pandemic, But I was like watching it, and I was like, man, this is like a touching story about an old man who loved someone once. It was like realness, and it was touching. So props to Pixar on coming in with the heat. Great movie. So I recommend. So Alan says he wants us to watch Wally also, but we'll think about that one.
Wow. Hey, I feel like I'm good with recommendations. So, what
I
was your other
dig.
question then? No.
My preliminary question was, did you watch Soul?
Okay.
I want to talk about it, but now I don't want to ruin the movie to people that were saying go watch the movie too.
Oh no, we're doing it anyways, man. So we're digging in. I mean, it's been out for like more than a week or something. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
well,
So
we'll keep it spoiler free. So let's talk about Soul.
Soul, black
Yeah.
main character. That was hype.
Well,
That was hype.
yeah,
And then just like every scary movie ever, he died first.
that's true.
And that's no, that wasn't funny. Sorry,
No,
everyone.
he came back and like that got me too. Because if it ended off at that spot, I would be. I don't know how I would have felt if that were the
10
case.
minutes into the movie.
Oh no, I mean at the end,
Oh, I think
dude. Did
no,
you
I'm
not?
not. What are you
You
talking
got it.
about?
You never.
See, this is because you can't spoil it. We're done talking about Soul. Go
We're
watch
not
it.
doing this. All I gotta say, like, it's good. Like, I think it was a good movie. Like, okay, all right. Let's end it off with this, Bosca.
Mhm.
What like favorite takeaway or message? What can you learn from the
Oh,
movie?
my thing was like the point where he comes. Oh,
What touched you? What touched you
it's
right
like
in the
that part when
core?
that one character says, uh, he's like, they're like, I thought this felt different, and then they said there's a story about the little fish who always wanted to go to the big ocean, and once he got to the big ocean, he was like, this is water. Oh, like, but and then the person turns around and is like, you know, this is the ocean. Like, this is it. And that was touching to me.
Yeah, I I think my favorite part was I guess it's one of the major themes where the main character, I think he was always wrapped around the idea of having a purpose. You know what I mean? He's like,
Mhm,
oh, like I was put onto this planet for this. I was like that person over there was put on the earth for music.
mhm,
That other person was put on here to like be an athlete or something, and that other person over there was supposed to be um, like a musician. Although that's I already talked about music twice because apparently I'm really bad when it comes to coming up with other examples. But when you see the story and you see that him coming to that realization that like people get sparks from different things and it isn't just like yo I see this guy over here or this girl over here or this other gender over here and you basically understand that that person isn't just really good at one thing and that's what they should be doing going forward, right? I don't know, it just spoke to me because like I always had a bit of a struggle with that Bluska because I was like, what am I good at? Like what am I
it
gonna
was my thing.
what is my thing? Because I feel like I could do a lot of things, but is it better to do a lot of things or get stuck in one direction? I don't know.
That's a question for the people to let marinate in the brain and figure it out as we go in life. I think as another time. As per usual. Oh my goodness.
Bro,
As per usual, great episode. Thank you for tuning in if you do. Follow us, subscribe. We got some new guests on the way. Thank you for again. Alan, take it away.
I mean, Bluska, you summed it up nicely. Thank you, everyone who continues to listen. People from all around, whether you're from the area that we are in London, Ontario,
Or
and our
Brampton.
homie Brampton. A lot of people from Brampton. Shout out to them. But I always got to say the homie in France. We're gonna do a French episode for you sometime, and I will learn French just for you, even though I have some background in it. But Bluska, you're gonna have to take the wheel on that.
Oui,
But
oui, oui, oui.
thanks again,
And
everyone.
au
We'll
revoir.
we'll see you. We'll see you soon. Fist bump.